You guys finally made your way all the way through the spider tunnels and came out the other side, and then this big airship came down and picked you guys up. And he says that the guy who was speaking from the airship said that he belonged to, like, followed this dragon called Klauth, and they were there to offer their services to be able to help you guys out, doing whatever needs to be done to defeat the giants. And that's where we left off. I believe you guys were heading to Mirabar to go stock up.
Yep.
Yeah, I needed to go resupply.
And maybe have a nap. Could use a long rest.
And Kingsley, I think you needed to get some potions of some sort.
Yeah, I think so. Potions would be good before we go anywhere else again. And I'm running short on ammunition, so if I could find someone who fletches arrows or whatever would be great.
And do we really trust these guys that we're on the boat with?
No,
The airship?
they're a dragon cult.
Yeah, I feel like we got into with a bad batch here.
Yeah, I wonder if we could ditch them in town.
Well, they can't go into town, can they?
Yeah.
No, they can't.
They wanted us to. They wanted to wait outside.
I'm assuming we're like totally by ourselves and out of earshot of the Dragon Cult people.
We were whispering to ourselves.
Yes, we're whispering to ourselves. Yeah, how are we gonna ditch these guys?
Good question, but I mean, I wonder if the town has a local authority, deputies or a town guard or something. Maybe we could just go into town, get all the things we need, and just not go back to the boat or the airship.
I mean, like,
Alert the authorities.
full on ghost them.
Yeah, full on ghost them, yeah.
Alright. If they might come back and they might not like that. I mean, obviously, but
Probably not.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Are we at the town, or are we still in the airship?
I think we're en route to Mirabar.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, you guys were on route. I think you guys were, like, it's dark now, so if you guys want, you can do a long rest on the way back to Mirabar.
Okay. Do we trust these guys enough to long rest with them?
Yeah. Should we check around first?
Yeah, we could even set a watch, and if someone wants to rest first, and then someone rest second, kind of thing.
I trust them. But I will hold watch if you want, if needed.
All right. Well, no, I'm good to sleep. I'm good to sleep.
Okay.
Kingsley, are you gonna be able to sleep?
Yeah, sure. It doesn't matter. Like, as long as someone's half alert.
Well, Kira usually is pretty good at keeping a watch.
Kira's kind of
Trance out for a little while. I've seen it. She sleeps with her eyes open. It's freaky.
Have you guys thought at all what to do with the griffins?
Where did we leave them exactly?
You guys have griffins?
Yeah, bro.
Excited to see one.
Yeah. Until you have to ride one. Where did we leave them? It was... I can't remember.
You left them at Edna's boarding house in Mirabar.
Right.
He was something else.
So where do you want to go, like, after... Assuming we can get away from this dragon clan without too much ado, where do we want to go? What do we want to do after we resupply in Mirabar?
That's a good question.
Do you guys still have that map? That harsh
Yeah.
drawn for you?
The Harshnag's map?
Yep. Drawn real fancy like with Arif's pen. Was it Arif's pen? Or Alondra's?
Yeah,
Your pen.
I'm just trying to find it here.
Jeff was talking about a burial mound, and I see south of Mirabar there's one called Morgur's Mound. That would be something worth checking out. It doesn't look like it's hard for Mirabar. You could pick up the griffins and then just hightail it out of there when the Dragon Cult people are not looking.
That's right, they don't know we have griffins.
No, they don't. So, like, we could go pick them back up at Edna's and then, fly to town. They'll never know we're gone. If they ask us, maybe we can bluff our way out of it. We're just doing some intel. Who knows? We can come up with something, I'm sure. Just say, it was not, it wasn't something that 50 people could do. It was just something a small party could do. So I'm sure we can come up with a clever thing to tell them.
I'm not all that clever, but I trust you.
Listen, Khaled is a sweet talker. If anyone can talk their way out of anything, that guy's charismatic as hell. Yeah.
That is true. If he's here. Are you here, Khaled? We're missing our theme song. Which, by the way, funny thing. Yeah, go. Oh yes. Kingsley, go for it.
No.
By the way, Khaled mentioned last week that we should shout out all the, the technology and stuff that we use, and I said, yeah, that was a great idea, and then I never did it. So, here's to all the people who created all the wonderful things that we use. D&D Beyond, this is no worries sponsored by them, but unofficially, not really. Great place to create your character sheets and run your campaigns. And then, what else do we have? So Soundtail is all the background music and sound effects. And we also have Encounter Plus, which we use for our virtual tabletop. I think that's about it.
We're chatting together over Discord, and it's being broadcast via YouTube.
Yes, that is correct.
Thanks to the internet.
Good old internet. Okay, so you guys are gonna long rest?
Yeah, definitely.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, so the guy who called himself Kingsley shows you a spot on the top deck and says, yes, so here we are. You may make yourself comfortable here on the top deck. If there's anything you need at all, just don't hesitate to ask. You probably want to ask me because all the other ones on this crew are not the talkative type. So yeah, have a good night's rest, and we'll see you in the morning. And you can see some of the crew start to kind of make their way down to the bottom, like below deck. There's a couple who are staying up here, kind of looking like they're, doing some navigation or keeping an eye on the big furnace that's right in the center of the ship. The night passes.
Even though I'm supposed to be sleeping or supposed to be keeping a watch, I fall asleep.
All right. When you guys wake up in the morning, it's been fairly uneventful. You weren't slaughtered in your sleep by these guys. They're still there. You can see that the crew had swapped out, so it's 2 different guys on the top deck now, watching over it and managing the ship. And then as you guys are kind of continue on in the morning, you can start to see the familiar image of Mirabar starting to come closer and closer.
Well, we should probably find Kingsley and get him to put down outside Mirabar here.
Hey guys, can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, we can.
Have some bad news. I had some of the food from some of the people on this airship and got real sick. Like I just had food poisoning, and I was just in one of these places, just throwing my guts out. So I'm a little bit tired, but I made it.
We're glad you're doing okay there, Khaled. I hope you didn't.
Yeah, don't eat the food on this ship.
Duly noted.
Glad you're feeling okay now.
Yeah, feeling a lot better. Sometimes just need to get it all up.
Can you?
Is anybody getting some
remind
crazy
me-
echo?
Yep.
Getting crazy echo coming back through Phil.
Let me see. Is it since Khaled unmuted?
No, I think it's just whenever we talk.
It's just like some of the time when I'm talking, it's
Let me know if it's still echoey.
echo,
Testing.
echo, echo. Hello, hello, hello. Yep.
It's still there.
It happens like half a second after people speak.
Yeah.
Dion, do you want to mute for a sec and just see?
Sure.
All right, try now.
Testing. Yeah, it's
Yep.
there.
Yeah, it's
Still
echo. Yep.
Echo. Yeah.
Wonder where that echo is coming from.
Phil, try muting and then other people speak.
It's almost like it's being picked up by
It looks like it's coming through Phil, but
Phil's
Yeah.
speakers and then through his microphone again.
Let me mute and just make sure.
Hello.
testing.
Check one.
Hello.
Check 2.
Yeah,
it.
that's it for sure.
Yeah.
Jury
So
says.
Yep. Test.
Yeah, I don't hear it now.
Nope.
All
Clear as bell.
right, I was the culprit. Okay. All right. So the cultists or the Klauth followers take the airship closer to Mirabar, but not too close. They let down the big ladder, like they go close enough to the ground where it's not as high as what the climb was when you guys climbed up originally. But they do kind of set down. The ladder is probably like from the bottom of the landing gear to where the ground is. It's about 10 feet. And they roll that out and say, okay. So you can go on and get whatever supplies you need. We will also send someone in incognito to resupply. We do have a large storeroom in our airship, and we can hold maybe about 3 months worth of supplies. So if we stock up now, we won't have to stock up for quite a while.
One guy's gonna carry 3 months worth of supplies?
No, not of course. He'll rent a cart.
Ah,
But we don't have to worry about him though. He's good. Right.
Yeah, he'll take care of himself. Don't worry about him. You guys just go ahead. He'll get out there when he's ready.
So I'm going to whisper to Shep, say, okay, how are we going to get rid of this guy in town?
What's this? Sorry, what's this guy's name again?
it's the leader of the
Yeah.
Dragon Cult? I think it's Kingsley.
Which, incidentally, is also my name.
Just to make things clear.
Okay. Just had to check. Why can't you go into town, Kingsley? What's stopping you from going in there?
Both Kingsley me and Kingsley the airship guy look at Aerith and it's like, who are you talking to? Which one of us?
Captain Kingsley. My apologies.
Oh, well, the people of Mirabar don't take too kindly
I mean,
to,
Kingsley, you're good enough of a fighter that you could be a captain if you wanted to, but
I appreciate
Bill, you're
it.
muted in Discord.
Yeah, so Kingsley says, yeah, the people of Mirabar and, well, you know, most towns don't tend to take too kindly to dragon followers, if you know what I mean. So we keep a little bit of a distance.
I don't think
Many
the townspeople
Crew
like the
members are on
cultists.
board.
There's 8 crew members on board.
You think we could like blow up their ship?
I mean,
Should, you know,
do we
blow
want
that
the
up.
ship?
We could dispatch crew members. That might be cool.
Oh my goodness. How does a ship operate? Wait, Kingsley, you could be a real captain.
It could be a real captain.
I mean, you already are a real captain.
Thanks, man. But yeah, I have no idea how to find this. You know, maybe somebody in town. I don't know. We just the cultists, my favorite people. This airship, though, this thing is sweet.
Right?
It's
Maybe
like a
all we need to
Griffin
do
being put to feed.
is take over the leader and then assume leadership, and then we'll keep the crew of dragon folk.
Yeah, what is the crew? Who are these crew members? What are they? They're like little. Seem a little off to me. You guys get that drift?
Maybe.
They look like dragon crew. They just follow the leader.
So you think we should just take out Kingsley number 2?
Yes, we'd replace him with Kingsley number 1.
I admire your confidence in me, but I appreciate it. But yeah, I don't know.
Imagine commanding your own airship.
Agreed. Standing tall at the steering wheel.
The
commanding
wonders we
ship
could see.
from
Like
the
we've
air.
had griffins, but an airship, that's a big toy. We could go so many places.
Griffin's not.
We'd
gonna
really
try
be
and take
taking this
me
to the
out.
next level.
How quickly we can
Come
get
on,
all the
Kingsley.
different burial mounds?
Exactly. We could arrive in style, blimp style.
Could fly low over lakes and just go fishing.
Who's the
Swimming
true
against
Captain Kingsley?
Oh, you're gonna convince me sooner or later. Okay. Let's just go into town, find the stuff we need. We can go back to the ship. Maybe they can even fly us to the first burial mound. I mean, how...
I've-
These guys are stupid. They're cultists. How hard could it be to learn how to fly this ship?
I would not underestimate cultists. They can be pretty smart.
As long as it's not being like floated by some sort of crazy dragon magic.
Yeah, we should observe them. It should be like a spy mission so we can figure this out.
Exactly. I mean, I was just too tired after the last fight to, even stay awake during my watch. Anyway, I feel great now. So yeah, okay.
It's a good idea. We should, maybe we turn on them eventually.
Right.
Just use them for a little bit, and with the anticipation that they might turn on us before.
Yes, it's
yes.
a game of cat and mouse. Who's gonna turn on who first?
Exactly. But in the meantime, we need the supplies. And if we're going to take the ship, we need to figure out how to fly the ship. So
Yes.
maybe we can ask questions, watch them, and figure it out.
Exactly.
Alright, I'm climbing down.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's
Alright.
Okay. So you guys climb down the ladder. You guys are dropped off in this kind of like a little bit of a forested area. It's probably about a 2-mile walk over to the town.
Ooh, this walking's making me feel better.
Getting your feet on solid ground?
Yeah, it's coming back to me. I was so hungry at the time.
All right. After a little bit, you see the familiar site of the same part of Mirabar where you guys had been previously, where the Griffin board house was, and the Charlie's, what was it called?
Vision?
Visions?
Yeah, Charles Provisions. And you start walking into that part of town. And what do you guys like to do?
What do you guys have?
Good question. Let me check.
We should, Kingsley, we should get you some healing potions so don't forget.
Yep. I'm just wondering how much cash I've got. And what are we going to do with the Griffins? Should we set them free? I mean, I know they're being taken care of by Edna. But if we don't need them right now, I mean, I don't want to sell them. They're lovely, magical beasts.
What
I don't know. What do you think we should do? I just thought maybe that would afford us some more cash.
Oh. That's a good point. I mean, what if we can't get the flying machine to work? Maybe we could just hook the griffins up to it.
The flying machine? Do you think they're strong enough? Is a question.
Probably not. I mean,
You never
I'm not
know.
doubting their strength, but it's a whole freaking flying machine.
Yeah, true.
We could, if we could just use the griffins for guidance, and all we need to do is figure up and down. Then we'd have a griffin-guided blimp. That'd be pretty awesome.
They might fly alongside us and, like offer protection for the ship.
Yeah.
Or
And then the
developing the first Air Force of the Forgotten Realms here.
You know it.
origin story.
All right. Okay. I want to find an alchemist shop or like a place where potions might be sold, or Nothing fancy. I don't need any crazy magic. Just looking for healing potions in town. Is there any store that might sell something like that?
When you were here, you do remember that Charles had some of that stuff. Not a whole lot, but a little bit.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna go to his shop then, and I've got about 150 gold pieces on me, so I'm gonna grab some arrows if he's got them in stock, and yeah, healing potion if he's got them. I can ask what he's got.
I'm gonna head there too, because I've never been to this shop.
Yep, I'll join you guys. I got 70 gold.
Probably wise we stick together at this point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stay
So you guys enter the door, the little bell rings. Ring, ding. Oh, yes. What can I do for you? Oh, you're back. Thank you so much for returning. That was just... I trust that those furs did the job. I mean, obviously, you're not frozen.
Yes, Charles, thank you. They did great, and they look fantastic. Do you have any interest in some second-hand furs? See, I'm trying to sell you back the furs that you sold me. Because I'm pretty furry myself, anyway.
Well, I'm afraid... And he comes over and he starts sniffing. Well,
Oh dear.
you know, the condition they're in might be hard to sell. So, unfortunately not.
Yeah, it's worth a shot. My friends here, though, are looking for things and stuff.
Yeah, I'm looking for healing potions. Have anything like that?
Oh. Well, yes, I might have something like that. Just one tick. I will be right back, and hopefully we'll have a healing potion in hand.
Sounds good.
So he disappears, and a couple minutes later he comes back and goes, well, I did find 2 healing potions. I hope that might be enough.
Yeah, what's the going rate on a couple of those?
Let's see here. I think I can part with it for 50 gold.
50 gold for one?
Yes, per.
Okay. And if you've got 2, take 2.
All right. Well, I
You're
have
clean.
to.
You're cleaning me out, Charles. But you never know when you could use a healing potion. So I will definitely take 2.
Excellent. Well, great doing business with you as always.
Not so fast. Also looking for maybe some arrows. Got any ammunition around? Anything I might be interested in?
Why, yes. Actually, as a matter of fact, I do. We just got a new shipment this morning.
They come in like a bundle of 20.
Yes. We have bundles of 20.
Perfect. I will take 2 depending on the price.
Yes. 2 golds apiece.
Okay, so is that 4 total for 2 bundles?
Yes.
Okay, sounds good. I'll take them. I'm gonna pack all this stuff into my bag. What about you guys? Anything else we think we might need? I might grab some dried food rations while I'm here. I mean, I might even go to Edna's and grab a bite to eat before we leave, but yeah, it might be worth some rations as well.
Yes, I can get you some rations. I also have a 50% off sale
Oh, on what?
on rations.
Perfect.
You like rations? Yes, that'll be 2 silver, and that'll get you 10 days worth of rations. It's actually more than a 50% off sale. It's like, I don't know, it's a lot.
Sign me
All
up.
right.
I like cheap food.
I'll get some of that.
Yep, I'll get that too.
Okay, great. He comes back. He goes back into his back room, and then he comes back with like this box of rations. He's like, there's about 60 days worth of rations in here. And you might want to pay attention to the expiry dates. But it's super cheap. It's 12 silver
Nice.
for the whole box.
What's the expiry date?
2 weeks.
From now?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay. Probably could use it. Does it go bad after 2 weeks? Like, do we have to throw it out, or can we still eat it, even though it's kind of
He's had food poisoning lately, so you know he's really wary
I'm
about
very
anything he
sensitive.
puts in his mouth.
It's very true.
You might be okay.
That's not very reassuring.
To be honest, I've never actually, consumed rations that were beyond their expiry date.
It's more
Fair
like
point.
a recommendation, right?
Yes, just recommendations.
I mean, we won't die, right? Maybe we might be a little sick.
Yes, I'm sure it'll be fine. I mean, you went into the belly of the beast, going up the mountains and facing whatever dangers are up there. I'm sure a little, not as fresh food would be okay.
Sorry, I'm just super sensitive. So how many rations can I get for? What's the price for how many gold pieces?
12 silver for 60 days.
I don't have any
rations.
silver.
That's
Just
like
have
one
gold.
gold and a bit.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. 12. So one. Okay, so that's well. How about 1 gold? You do it for 1 gold?
He sits and thinks for a moment. Oh, yes. I'll do it for 1 gold. That's fine.
All right. Thank you, sir. Appreciate the discount. You're a fine man.
I'm a gold as well.
Excellent. Here you are. And he has like his big crate of rations over. Anything else I can get you fine folks?
I need some crossbow bolts. And I think I need a crowbar and you got anything cool that a wizard could buy, weapons wise?
Cool things for wizards?
Sorry, monks. Monks, not wizard. I'm not a wizard.
I was gonna say it.
Oh,
Who's our wizard friend?
well, I mean, all the
I'm
monks I
clearly
know-
inebriated. I'm still recovering. Not quite here yet.
all the monks I know are, immaterialistic. So, in reality, I could sell you anything in the shop, and it's probably more than what you normally have. But I must apologize. That is very, discriminatory of me. But I'm sure I can find something you might be interested in. What kind of hobbies do you have?
Hobbies. I mean, I guess writing, fighting, hanging out with my my adventurers here.
No, writing. I have just the thing. Hold on one moment. He kind of disappears into his back room again. You can hear some like shuffling of boxes and all that kind of stuff. And then he comes back holding a purple bounded notebook with the sketch of a white unicorn on the cover. He goes, "Here, this is great for writing."
I mean, it's a little on the nose, isn't it?
Why?
It's got a unicorn and rainbow colors.
No rainbows, just purple.
Oh, just
But it
purple.
does
Oh,
have
still
it does
purple.
have a unicorn on it. Unicorns are
I don't-
majestic creatures.
This is true. I agree with you completely. Yes, so I shall take this very pretty unicorn book.
Okay. That's the crowbar and a bunch of crossbow bolts. How many crossbow bolts would you like?
I'd say 40.
Okay, excellent. That will be 3 gold for all of that, sir.
3 gold. Okay, yeah, that's no problem. 3 gold to you, and I will get. So it was 40 bolts, and what was the list of things again?
A unicorn notebook and a
Unicorn
crossbow.
notebook,
Crowbar.
crowbar, and rations. Bolts. Cool. All right, it's all loaded up in. I guess that magic sack.
Whoa. That's a pretty cool sack you have there. Might I inquire where you got it?
Where did we get it, guys?
I think
I don't remember.
it
It's been so long ago.
was around the time we met Sephiroth. Maybe a little after.
Yeah, it's a Was it a store we went to?
As you guys are like talking this back and forth, he's like going over and examining it and looking it over.
Who's it on right now?
I slapped his
Kira?
hand a little bit, like not like hard, but kind of like the way you might like tap a baby's hand to not touch something hard or something.
Right.
Say, you don't need to look inside there.
Whoa. Is this thing bigger on the inside? That's magic.
It is indeed, my friend.
Well, if you ever come across another one of these, I would be happy, more than happy to take it off of your hands.
Duly noted.
Anything else I can get you, fine folks?
I think I've spent enough of my money yet. Should probably get out of here before I spend any more.
I'm good. Do y'all need anything? I'll get you guys some stuff. I'm pretty loaded right now.
I'm good. I'm good to go.
Yeah, I'm all ready.
All right, let's head out. Then.
Okay. So you head back out the store onto the street. It's pretty hustling, bustling at this point of the day. Just as you guys are kind of walking down the street, you hear this very familiar voice. Hello! It is you! Are you back?
We are.
Oh, welcome, welcome, welcome. Are you back here for your griffins?
Meaning to talk to you about that.
Yes, yes, darling.
Are they still in good hands?
They are perfectly well, darling. They are most happy, darling.
What kind of soup do you got on today?
Oh, we have this wonderful turkey soup with mashed bits of bread, like a how do you call it? Like a dumpling.
Sounds delicious.
Can you tell if she's do I get any? Do we have any idea of if she's telling the truth?
About the griffins?
She's about the griffins and about the turkey, and I've got a bad feeling.
Roll insight.
It's an 8.
Like, nah. She could be telling the truth.
Smells like turkey.
Find out. Let's go eat some.
Oh, Kingsley. You're hungry, huh?
I am indeed. You burn a lot of calories when you're trying to stay warm.
That's true.
Okay.
And Griffin has very distinct taste.
Well, could we get a few bowls of this turkey soup?
Yeah, let's
We've been adventuring for a while. I'm kind of hungry.
exactly. Let's take our cultist friend to the inn and treat him to some soup, and maybe we can make an ally out of him.
Okay. So she think, okay, excellent, darling. I will be right back with your turkey soup. And if you would like to go see your griffins, they are in the back.
Tell you what, I will also order a couple of chickens, assuming you've got some meat of some sort stowed as well. And I'm going to get those to go, and I'll go see the griffins after I eat and take the chickens to them.
Okay. So she disappears into a side room, and then the familiar half orc guy comes back holding this tray with all of your soup. You can see the seam kind of rising up of these bowls, and as he enters the room, the smell of all the herbs and spices just fills your nostrils, and having been away a while and not having a hot meal for quite a bit, it's just like so mouth-watering as he brings these trays over and he sets it onto a table. He goes, "Yeah, your soup. Enjoy."
Oh, good. I'm not even going to use a spoon. I'm just going to pick it up by the bowl Shep style and just drink out of it.
Kingsley. Nice.
I know. I feel like I've been around this unwashed guy a little too long. I need to get back to civilization. And I just kind of elbow Shep in the ribs a bit.
Shep's rubbing off on you.
He is.
Tell.
It's the right way.
Well,
to do
that's not necessarily a bad thing. That'll soften you up a bit.
Not all bad being a barbarian.
A friendly barbarian. Best barbarian I know.
Kind words, Khaled. Kind words. Do you guys want to check on them griffins?
Yeah. Yeah, so I'll just push my chair back and grab those chickens under my arm and head out back to wherever a stable is. I want to give them a treat.
Okay. So you head back and you see the griffins are in pretty good, healthy shape. They look really well taken care of. They look well groomed. They look well fed. The pen area where the griffins were is actually quite nice. You can see it's got a lot of straw and hay and lots of space for them to kind of stretch out their wings and everything.
Man, maybe we were wrong about her.
Yeah, I think so. She seems pretty trustworthy. She's taking good care of our pets. They're not even our pets. They're more like family. They're like friends. I'll just walk right up to one and pet them, and then toss them some meat.
They have gotten us through some hard times.
That's right.
I'm like in awe by these. I've never seen these before. They're really cool.
Don't be scared of them. If you show fear, then that's when they know. So just walk right up to them boldly and look them in the eye, and you're good to go.
And don't approach them from behind.
Also true.
I walk up and I put my hand out and put it on its beak and yeah.
All right, you gotta start breathing, man. You're not breathing.
And right to the beak? Like, gosh, you...
I know you kind of went for it there, but now you're just don't move too fast, okay? Just stay calm.
You look a little sweaty there, Arif.
Ah, it's comfortable. It's comfortable. I like them. They're really cool.
They're like enjoying the attention.
Nice,
Like
you're a
big dogs,
natural.
really.
Cool. I'm just jealous. They're very cool. One day I'll try and get my own.
Griffins are good judges of character, so it says a lot about you.
What do we want to do with these griffins, guys?
Really, I feel like we need to take them back to the airship with us. They can either fly alongside when they get tired. I'm sure it's not too heavy for one or two big animals to be on board this boat, ship, whatever, while it's in the air. We might need them.
Well, we could start our own city in the air, like our own air force, with griffins and an airship.
Let's bring them with us.
Do we, like, ride them back to the airship?
We could. I guess that leaves the guy with the cart to himself. He'll find his way back.
But that's one less of them that we need to take care of to get
It's
the
also-
ship.
But
That's
do we
also
want-
true.
If they do the work to stock the ship,
Then we could have a fully stocked ship. Oh, you are a devious one, Arif.
But what if they turn on us? How do we know that we're still... Like, we gotta take some measures to make sure that if they turn on us, we're prepared.
Oh, I
Right.
fully expect that they will, try and hurt us.
we need a safe word.
Got. Wait, what's
We just, everything starts to go bad, and we say our safe word, and we know we turn
we turn what?
on them.
Oh, it's
It's
kind of
not
like the
really-
opposite of a safe word, huh?
Exactly.
Danger word.
It's a danger word. Alright, so what's the danger word?
It's like an attack word, actually. It's like a...
It's got to be
That
something
is-
that wouldn't come up in regular conversation.
Yeah. A code word to turn, to begin the mutiny. Not mutiny.
I mean, if it was our captain, it'd be a mutiny, I suppose. But
Yeah, but it's not technically a mutiny. We are more like an act of piracy. I don't know. I don't get technical. Yeah, so what's the word gonna be? Yeah, it's like, yeah. Something that we can all remember, because we'd have to remember it because we couldn't even ask the DM about it because it'd be like a secret code word. And if we forgot it, then we just forgot it. So it's something that's easy to remember, but like not used in regular conversation. How about? But also, it has to sound normal, so it can go. It can't be something that's nonsensical because then our enemies would know what we're talking about.
We have to be able to incorporate it into our regular speech.
What about 2 + 2 is 4?
I
mean,
like a whole phrase.
Yeah. How
Not
about
just a phrase, but actual math. How are you going to throw math into a sentence?
like you'd be talking, like let's say we're all captured, all our arms are bound behind us, and I'd be like, man, I hate doing math. I couldn't even do 2 + 2 is 4 in school. And my mom always said I'd amount to this. Here I am, stuck, got bound up. See, done. Gave you the code word.
Right. So the code word is a math equation. Okay. I don't know if
I'm just saying, I'm
Shep's ever
throwing
done
out an
that.
idea. I'm throwing out an idea. I'm just saying something that you could, like maybe it's a phrase like those leaves are these these pretzels are making me thirsty.
That'll be very inconspicuous.
Yeah.
Listen, we'll figure it out. Don't even worry about it now.
So, are we going back with the express intention of taking these folks out?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so. Yeah.
We are going back, and we are trying
Just
to
not
find-
right away.
Okay,
just
not right away. We're not.
It's a
trying
slow
to,
burn.
Swoop in. We're gonna play
It's
along.
going to be a very slow burn. Yes.
What were their plans? What did they want us to help? We said we wanted to help them kill all the giants or something.
Exactly, but that's not what we're going to do. That's the opposite of what we're going to do.
Yeah.
We want the ordning back together.
All right. Well, let's see where they want to go. Where do they want to go? Let's find out.
Yeah. Okay. And then if they've got no plan, then let's go south to that burial mound.
I'm in. I dig it.
All right.
Should we make our way back? We're gonna
Back
take-
to the airship with the griffins, and
with the griffins.
yeah, we might as well.
Let's yeah. We got our healing potions. We got our rations.
Yeah, we got everything. Most of it that our stuff is in the bag of holding. Anything else that Cultist got is probably on his cart. So
who has the bag of holding?
I think it was Kira, but anyway, she doesn't appear to be around this evening.
I
Is that right?
think Alondra actually had the bag of holding.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Who's got that cool thing that lets us redo stuff?
That would be Kira. The book
Is it the book? That was
that lets you
Yeah.
like
Rewind
the
the
enlarge,
time.
reduce.
that was a spell book
Oh, okay.
that we had that had a bunch of
Oh,
stuff. Anyway, there's another.
you
thing
meant the
I just-
thing that would let us go back a few seconds in time.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to that item.
Oh yes, it's a small piece of the Nightstone.
Was
Oh, it was part of the Nightstone. And we can use it to undo 1 action per day. I gotta
right.
remember we have that. That's pretty good. Anywho, that's not here or there.
Push a cultist overboard. Bring them back with the Nightstone. Everyone, they can all just jump over, and it's no big deal. They'll just zip back to the. They'll zip and just don't bring them back. Watch this, and I'll just step over the boat. You can zip me back. We can convince them all to do it too, because it's fun. And they just all plummet to their deaths. That's terrible. I know.
Kingsley,
It's very, very dark.
tell if you're genius or demented.
I don't know what's gotten into me. It's probably all that soup. I hadn't eaten in days, and now I'm drunk on turkey.
I feel like this group is Breaking Bad. Cool. It's like the dark side's coming out from all of us. We're like, come over to the dark side. Take over the ship.
It's like slowly.
Force everyone to step
going down.
overboard.
That's
All
what
right,
happens
let's head
when
back.
Kira's not around.
Yeah, she's the voice of reason.
Or this is the story of how it became the pirate clan.
Need a new pirate name.
Oh my god.
Crew
Completely
name.
derail everything. Kingsley will be our pirate captain. We're gonna be air pirates.
Captain Kingsley.
I
Dear.
don't know why I find this hilarious, but I do. Are we gonna fly the griffins back? Or are we just gonna like walk with them back?
Yeah. You'd probably take them by surprise. They might find us a little more intimidating if we flew back. If at least we flew back and made the other dude walk.
We gonna pirate them like right now, or we're
No,
gonna fly
not
to
right now.
Morgur? We're gonna fly to Morgur's, right? And then think about it.
Yeah, I think so.
Alright.
I mean, I'll go anywhere the cultists want to go, just to play the long con.
Yeah, it's the long con.
Yeah.
I like you guys.
So are you guys flying the griffins back, and then you're going to?
Yeah, we're gonna fly the griffins back to the ship.
Yep.
Okay. Edna comes over and she goes, "Here are your chickens. You ordered a couple."
No, I thought we'd already had those. They got fed to the griffins.
Gotcha. So, rewind that a couple sec. You use your Nightstone to rewind that action, and it never happened.
There we go.
Okay. Well, next time you come to Mirabar, you know where to board your animals. We'll see you soon, okay, darling? Was I mute? Next time?
Yeah. If you were
Yes,
talking-
sir.
Next time you come to Mirabar, you know where to board your animals, okay? Come back soon, darling.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Edna. You're the best.
You are welcome.
I do
Okay,
like your
bye-bye.
accent.
Waving frantically.
Let's hop on these griffins, boys.
Get.
Alright, so you have to figure out how to cram all 7 you onto 3 griffins.
We could do 2
4 of
trips.
us. Yeah, or 4 of us, or whatever. Just so long as some of us arrive back on griffins, just to make a statement.
Am I small enough for the griffin to like hold me in his claw and just like carry me?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I'm pretty small too. Maybe we get
Ugh.
2 on each claw. Sorry, 1 on each claw. They're pretty strong birds, right?
Is
You
it
can
3
pop-
griffins or 4?
Remember one of them got killed by the giants.
I think it's
So 3
3.
left.
Oh, that was kind of my fault too. He was a good griffin.
He was.
You can probably fit the 2 humans and the dwarf onto 1 griffin. And then Kingsley, who's more heavily armored, with the elf maybe. And then the Dragonborn Shep maybe on the other one. That might work. If you wanted to all squeeze on.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. Can we tell what the weather's like right now at all?
It's still pretty chilly, not nearly as cold as it was up on the mountain. But this is fairly far north, and snow has already started to fall. Like, it's the early part of winter now, so it's starting to get cool. So the furs still might be good to have, especially depending on where you're going and which mound you're going after.
All right. So the closest mound is Mirabar.
South of Mirabar.
And I'd like to try this trick that Arif was showing me the other day. It's called. He's been teaching me some of his druidic ways, and I'd like to try and predict what the weather's going to be. So I'm going to cast Druidcraft and create like a little wisp of fluff in the air that'll kind of turn into whatever the weather's going to be in the next 24 hours.
So you see it kind of wisps up, and you can see there's going to be light snow, not a whole lot of wind.
Seems like good flying weather.
Your skills are coming along nicely, Shep.
You're a pretty good mentor. I mean, I got that one down at least. So
Look at that. Brains and barbarian.
yeah, but that's saying there's more than 2 ways to skin a goat. Or that's applicable, right? Anyways.
Can we just take off?
All right, everyone who's holding the reins.
Like riding one of them.
Yeah, I guess I'm driving the one for me and Mando.
I'm in the claws.
Same.
Okay, so Kingsley and Shep roll animal handling.
Ooh, 18.
12 for me.
Nice. Okay, yeah, that's you remember. It all comes back to you.
I mean, like I'm fresh meat.
They just like you, Shep. I mean, maybe for dinner, but
Will you be taking them with you, I suppose?
oh yes, they'll need some room on this airship.
Okay. We can see what we can do to accommodate. Might be a little tight on the top deck, but I'm sure we can manage. Just
Yeah, just think about how much stronger you are with 3 griffins on board. Like, that increases the strength of your airship like a lot. It's a huge, it's a huge benefit to have us here.
oh, it would be great. Just please don't pop the balloon. That could be very bad.
You stand, I can see.
So you manage to kind of swoop in. There's enough room for you guys to land the griffins onto the deck. It is quite tight because this isn't like a massive airship, but you managed to get them on the deck. All right. We're just waiting for our last crew. We're waiting for our last crew member, and we should be ready to go.
Where are we off to?
Well, that is up to you. I understand you were in the eye. You probably have some sort of information of what needs to be done. We're just here to assist. So, where are we off to?
Have you heard of this place called Morgur's Mound?
I'm afraid I haven't. But I'm sure we'll find out what that is when we get there. Do you have directions?
No, it's southwest of here. And I'm sure it's a big mound. I'm sure we'll see it when we get to it. Do you guys know where this goes?
All right. That sounds great. We can head off.
I don't really want to let on that we have a map of it, like initially.
I was gonna say we probably shouldn't show them a map.
Okay.
So kind of playing a little dumb and just saying like southwest.
That's a better idea.
Between here and Neverwinter?
Yes.
All right. As long as you direct us in the direction, I'm sure we can get there. Do you know what we're looking for?
A moundy kind of structure.
Yeah, Morgur's Mound, even.
He looks at that confused look on your faces. And he kind of gives this like look of, wonder if they know what they're doing. So okay, we'll just load up the airship with our provisions and we'll be on our way.
Just in case you're wondering if we know what we're doing, we totally do. And we will definitely guide you, don't worry. Just stay in touch with our navigator, who is not here, or... I guess just stay in touch with me, and then I'll just relay to you the directions of where we need to go. So we definitely know what we're doing, and we're very competent.
Okay. We trust you. And you can tell, if you want, you can roll insight.
Sure. Which passive investigate? Oh, yeah, passive wisdom.
So it should be insight.
Like a skill?
Q. Oh, there it is. Insight. 8.
Yeah, you think you convinced them that you know what you're doing.
Awesome.
I got this. Alright, so after about...
Alright, guys, we gotta be navigating somehow, so maybe we should go to the edges and see, like, use that for, like, figuring out where we are, and then maybe we talk to some of the guards along the way or something, and then report back, so that and just make sure we're going in the right direction. What do you think of that idea for doing intel on this ship? We probably need to get to know all these guards, or at least we need to know their like schedules and stuff.
Yeah, I agree.
Shifts of some sort, right?
Yeah, take shifts, watch them. If we have to take notes, take notes. Like how they how they drive the ship, when, like, are they working in schedules? Like everything.
This is exciting, guys. I like it. I like it a lot. Taking over a 10-man crew with a crew of... We're 8, right?
I think that there was 8 of them.
Oh, 8 of them, 8 of us?
There's 7. That's hard
7
to
of
keep track, but
us?
there's 7 of us. I don't
7
know.
on 8?
My math isn't all that great.
2 plus 2 is 4.
Wait, what? Are you
Wait.
sure?
Is
Wait,
it-
what?
is it
What?
Dude,
kidding,
what?
I'm
All right. Take both.
Yeah, Mando's like pulling out his sword. He's like, are we ready? Is that the word?
Put it away. Put it away. I was kidding.
He's like, okay.
Kingsley.
And he like shoots it. Do we need a new?
Yeah, I put away my bow real quick.
Do
No.
we need a new safe word?
Probably. You mean danger word. It's the opposite
Yeah.
of the safe word.
The go berserk word.
Oh, I like that.
I think the people will pick up that we're about to go berserk, though. But I kind of like it, though. I think we should use it. Go berserk. It's like, oh man, I'm losing my mind. I'm just about to go berserk, and then like it's like boom, everyone gets into fighting mode.
You sure you don't want to just throw in some math?
I mean, we had one false alarm already.
It was only a joke.
You can't joke with me like that.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you can't joke. You can't joke with attack words.
My blood was just about to boil.
I know. What if he went all like barbarian mode?
Oh, you mean like about to go berserk?
Yeah. What if he actually did it for real? How do we
that
calm
point,
him
like-
down in time?
Mando's like, all right, we're ready. Is this it? Is this
Okay.
go time?
Okay. I need to stop joking around.
Mando's
So
like,
I'm looking around the guards, hoping that no one notices that everyone got really excited for a second.
And, like the griffins are a little like anxious and they're like kind of all over the place. And like, Mando's like, oh, okay. So we're good. It's not now.
We're good.
I'm just checking.
Just being a jerk.
All right, because I will do it. I'm ready. Just let me know.
Yep. So we have a new word. The word is go berserk. So when you hear that word, you know what it's time to do. It's time to go berserk. That's when it's happening.
I like it. It's straightforward. It's direct. It's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Yeah. We don't use that word in normal conversation.
Well,
Most of us don't. All right, let's just get this show on the road. Let's head to wherever we're going.
hey, that would have been a pretty good safe word or phrase.
Let's get to where we're going.
Nope. Can't say it.
Oh.
Let's call over Kingsley. Kingsley, you want to get Kingsley?
What?
Yes. both the Kingsley go. Yes.
Like, when it comes time, that guy's mine. Maybe we should each pick one, and when it's time to,
Well,
then
That's a great
Well,
idea.
all right. But like, let's just get to the burial mound first.
We're progressing there, right? We are on our way there.
We are on our way there. All right.
did we bring like shovels or something? If this is a burial mound, like presumably we're gonna have to excavate it in some way.
Maybe.
We
went to
could
the-
just we could land the airship right next to it, reverse the engines, and just blow off all the dirt.
We should try and figure out if we can observe these guys to see how this ship flies.
Yeah.
Is it
Do that.
readily apparent how this thing's flying, or is it something we're gonna have to like suss out?
I think so.
Yeah, it's something that you need to kind of watch and observe. As you look, you don't see any kind of typical controls, so you're not
Okay.
100% sure. It's not like a
All right,
like a boat, a normal boat or a ship where it's got like that big. Man, I'm losing the actual like real term for it, but you know, like the big wheel.
Yeah, the big steering wheel.
Yeah. Doesn't have anything like that.
all right. I'm gonna go
as far as you
up
can see.
and observe the pilot of the ship. Just gonna go go eat some, like pretend I'm eating over there and just watch what he's doing. We probably what are the other parts of the ship? We got the bridge. Is there an engine room?
This is probably
Yeah, on that top deck where the engine is, I want to go investigate that.
Okay, so
I'll come with you.
map.
Just to try and figure out how it works.
Yeah, the more people who try to figure it out, the better.
Okay, can you guys see the map?
Yes. Upper deck, lower deck, crow's nest. Ooh, crow's nest. Can we actually go up into the crow's nest?
Yep. So who's going where?
This is awesome.
I'm gonna hang out with Aerith.
Yeah, I want to go about there.
Is the pilot on the upper deck or lower deck?
He's on like the captain guy. He's on the upper deck, where the steering wheel
Okay, then
would be.
Yeah, that's where I'm gonna head.
Okay.
Actually, you know what, Kingsley? Maybe you should scope out weapons. See that cool harpoon thing there in the front? If you can scope out how to use the weapons in the system, I'll get the piloting. And what else do we need to do? Basically, that is. It's basically pilots and weapons, right? Maybe the fire thingy?
Yeah, I want to check out the fire thing in the middle.
The engine room.
Someone should go downstairs and check it out.
Yeah, I can go down to the lower deck.
Figure out what the propeller is doing on the back.
Yeah, then I'll do weapons.
Just point of clarification. Do they look like dragons in the Dragon Cult, or do they look like humans?
They're human. They're just wearing like
The humans,
all black.
they just belong to a Dragon Cult.
Yeah.
Okay. So we all head to our areas, and then what do we see?
Okay. So, let's bring up the. So for you, Khaled, what you are looking at is like a big Bullista. It's a huge weapon. There's a couple of different bolts. Like there's a crate kind of in this area here that is just full of these massive bolts for the Bullista. It's all made out of wood, but it's got kind of like it's like on a iron swivel, so you're able to kind of cover like a range of fire all on the backside. Kingsley, in the front, right here, what you're looking at is a huge spring-loaded harpoon. It's a big
Okay.
harpoon gun. It's kind of finished or fashioned out of burnished bronze with some iron fittings into it, and it's all bolted down to the front part of the upper deck. As you're kind of looking and kind of, are you like handling it?
Touch it. It doesn't belong to me, but I'm definitely looking at it really close.
Okay. So you can see, and like, it kind of looks like it also swivels as well. You don't know without playing with it how much gives it has, but just examining it, you can see it swivels side to side as well as up and down. So you've got a little bit of a range of motion from being able to deal with that. There's a whole bunch of rope kind of coiled to the base of this harpoon gun, and it's tied to the harpoon itself. You also see just kind of off to the side, there's probably, I would say, 10 extra steel-tipped harpoons.
Does it look like if I'm, swiveled it, I could actually point the harpoon back at the ship itself?
Hard to say.
Or is it like maybe only swivel like 180 degrees, or?
Yeah, it kind of looks more like it's got an arc of like this.
Like a front arc? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Arif, for you see this massive furnace. It's about 10 feet tall. It's all made out of bronze. There's a narrow hatch in the front with a small grill that you can look inside. And give me a perception check.
Uh, 11.
11. So looking inside, if you look in the window through the small grill, you actually see inside the furnace is a fire elemental. And that's where all the heat is coming from.
Okay.
Shep, you went down to look at the propeller, right?
Yeah, and that, yeah. Yep.
Okay. So heading down, you come in and you go down. There's a little wooden door that leads down to this kind of lower deck area. Portholes on the landings. Look out to both the port and starboard side. You can see the portholes are latched shut from the inside. They're pretty big though. There's enough room that you could squeeze through if you really wanted to. Also, you see this steel-walled compartment. You don't really know what's in there, but you can tell that there's like, for some reason, there's this like large kind of steel container. Just outside of it, you see a little lever that's labeled. What's the label say? Kind of like a thrust and a direction.
Huh. Would I be able to cast detect magic?
Yeah.
To see if there's anything magical within 30 feet of myself? I'm gonna, that's what I'd like to do.
All right. Just as you're casting it, you also notice now off to the side, you didn't see it originally, but you see a second lever, and this one was labeled direction. So you've got one for thrust, the other one for direction. As you're casting You do sense something magical within the steel container.
Well, probably could have guessed that was magical. Not very good at this yet.
All right,
Um,
what are you guys doing?
I want to go check out like the cargo hold at the front of the ship and the bottom whenever it comes around. But what are you guys up to?
Reconvene maybe with Aerith and tell him, and kind of have a handle on maybe how this thing works, and ask him what he found out. The furnace.
So this thing, it's powered by a fire elemental. That's what's giving the flame.
Like, is it trapped in there?
It's amazing. It's so small. Maybe one day, that could be controlled by something. I don't know.
I mean, as interesting as it is, I kind of feel sorry for it, cooped up in there, doing our bidding. When this is all over, maybe we should just set the thing free.
I mean, I'm sure he's fine. We should probably go talk to the captain, I think. Maybe we can
Okay, yeah.
figure out if he has any ulterior motives for us.
Okay.
How far is this trip anyway? I guess we can ask him.
Yeah, I think we'll have to.
Why don't we see what the kitchen has too?
Yeah, okay, I'll go up to where Khaled is and just ask him what he's looking at there. If he knows how to work that ballista.
I thought I'm at the boat's stern. Is it the front?
You're at the back, yeah.
Is the ballista at the back?
There's a small ballista at the back, behind the wheel.
Oh, that thing. Okay, gotcha. There's a huge
And the harpoon
one
is at the front.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, now I get it. Yeah. Yeah, I can kind of, from seeing the way they operate, I can kind of figure out how it all works. Got quite a bit of ammunition here.
It looks just like a giant version of your crossbow, basically.
Oh yeah, now you mention it. Yeah, I could totally work this thing.
It shouldn't. Yeah, I mean, if anyone can work it, you can.
Yep, I can figure it out.
Khaled totally knows
All
how
right.
to work it.
It's true. I have a unicorn notebook.
If you want, you guys can make intelligence checks, all of you.
Is that understood?
It's a 4.
Where's my intelligence? There it is. Me know from
Oh,
no
do I
numbers.
save? Save or check?
18.
Think to check.
You're the new captain.
So, yeah, Kingsley and Shep aren't really observant at all. But Aerith and Khaled, throughout the course of the day, as you guys are traveling, you've been observing and watching what the crew members do in order for the ship to run. And you've kind of figured out how the airship works.
Hey guys, I'm pretty confident me and Arif have figured out how the airship works.
Cool. So like you could fly it in a pinch.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident. I'd say I'd give it about like an 85. What about you?
I think we could get it in the air.
I mean,
I don't-
it's already in the air, so.
I mean, I don't know if I can land the thing yet, but
I mean, I think landing's the easy part of it. I know, you just hit the ground, you land.
Shep, you've clearly never flown an airship before.
Well, you're right. I'll probably leave that to you guys.
yeah, this will be a little bit more delicate than what you might be used to.
Are you saying I'm indelicate?
I mean, do barbarians even have airships?
Well, that's no. That's a pretty good point.
I'm saying when I need a tank in the fight, I know who to call. My good buddy Shep. But when you need an airship
Alright.
flown,
Yeah, no, you don't want me doing that.
yeah, don't go crazy or anything. It's just
What?
I said crazy.
I
said go
see you trying to
crazy.
get me to get angry. I get it.
You said crazy.
Yes.
Not berserk, right?
Oh,
That's right. That's right.
Okay. Just checking. I didn't want to go a little early.
No false alarms in here. Everybody act real normal.
All right. So you checking out the storeroom, Kyle?
Yes, let's check it out.
So inside, you go down the stairs where Shep was, and you can see this hallway with 2 doors on the right, 2 doors on the left, and a door straight through. Opening that door, you can see this room is packed to the ceiling with crates of rations, barrels of fresh water, casks of dwarven ale, and fine elven wine. There seems to be a lot in here, and when Kingsley, Colt Kingsley, said that they had enough provisions to last 3 months, he was not joking about it. There was a lot of stuff in here. There's also nets secured to iron ring bolts that prevents the walls, bolted into the walls that are preventing the containers from moving around.
Wow, this is a pretty good cargo ship. They came prepared.
Stuff on board.
It's like they were preparing for battle. Especially a long siege type battle. Kind of interesting. Why would you have 3 months of supplies?
That's maybe a pretty good point.
When you turn
Maybe they
around,
know something we don't.
while you guys are talking near the storeroom, and you turn around, you can just see one of the cultists just standing at the edge of the hallway, right here, just staring at you guys.
Elliot, I always assume everybody knows something I don't.
Probably a safe bet ship.
Great way to learn.
But it's the beginning of all wisdom.
I'm gonna be really bold and say, "What are you looking at?"
Just He kind of then starts walking down the hallway and then disappears into one of the doors.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go back up top just so that he's not suspicious.
They're watching us just as much as we're watching them.
I think so.
All right.
I mean, would you trust a whole crew to get on your ship?
It's strange. Especially one as heavily armored as we are.
What if it's a
With
trap,
griffins.
guys?
Well, what kind of trap could it be? Just like a bomb?
No, what if they're trying to capture us?
You trying to make me angry?
Yeah, they haven't attempted yet.
Yep, that's true. Just gotta see what happens. Just remember, don't go crazy until the time comes. Don't lose your minds.
Every time they say this, I get just a little bit worked up.
All right, where else can we go?
As you guys
Have you
are-
guys seen the way that this engine works on the bottom? There's something fancy going on there.
Then maybe go down and check out the engine and investigate it just in case
There's
Shep
some-
missed something.
There's some levers and some.
Yeah, I'm gonna go downstairs and I want to investigate the levers there with the ship.
Okay.
It's magical.
Roll
I don't know what it is
investigation.
though. Telling you, if it's magical.
14.
Okay. So you do see the same box that Shep saw, the same levers. You do notice that there is what appears to be a little hatch door on the top of it, and it's locked.
Can we try and open it?
Yep. Do you have any like crowbar or anything?
I do.
Only we knew someone with a crowbar.
I mean, it'll probably make a lot of noise. We should maybe. Could we ask someone to open this for us? Just a shop.
Yeah.
Crowbar it open.
We just say, hey, what's in this here box?
It's our thruster. Should leave
What?
that alone.
Oh, yeah. It's powering that thing on the back there.
Yes.
How's it work?
Those levers. You can tell he's super talkative.
Yeah, the levers, they make it go forward?
Yes.
And how do you stop this thing?
The lever.
I bet you it's the levers.
What was that?
The lever.
The lever does it all, eh?
Yes. It's the levers.
I'm just gonna whisper to everyone else that I think it might not be as complicated as we expected.
Yeah, we could have been overthinking this.
What do you think?
Yeah.
What's in that box? I point at the magical box with the lid on the top.
The thruster.
We're going in circles here.
The thruster. Is that a name for something inside the box?
Yes.
Cool.
It's called a thruster.
Good talk.
Is the thruster alive?
Is it magic?
Yeah, is it alive? Is it a creature of some sort, like a fire elemental, or?
I think it's magic, Aerith.
Roll a persuasion.
Persuasion. $13.
It's yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I mean, this gentleman seems busy. We should let him get back to
Doing whatever he was doing.
whatever he was doing.
He was maintaining the thruster by looking at it and calling it the thruster.
Can I go find the captain and ask him how long the journey is?
Yep. So you go back on the top deck, you find Colt Kingsley there. It's like, oh, may I help you?
Yes, Captain. How much time is in this journey?
I was going to ask you the same question. You have the directions, I imagine.
Yes, southwest. Can I just like look over the edge and see if I can see any like landmark that might be?
Like, can we see Neverwinter in the distance?
Actually, just as you are looking over the edge, you see this. What appears to be a huge shape mound in the kind of in the shape of a salamander almost, some sort of lizard. These huge, massive stones sticking out of these grassy kind of mounds. Kind of gives it it almost looks like spikes coming out. As you're looking at this kind of weird shaped mounds, you can see these different areas where it looks to be like it's been excavated. And all the surrounding areas, all just grassy kind of fields and hills.
Well,
I mean, that does look interesting.
that's huge.
Maybe we should get a better look.
All right, we'll set her down. So the airship starts to, you can feel that it starts to drop at a slow pace, but it starts to go down, 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 and then kind of settles down on the bottom, landing right around here.
Certainly an impressive burial site if that's what it is.
So, where do we start? I don't even know what we're looking for.
Like, someone tried to get in. Roof spots. Maybe we should start there.
Good idea. Time to do some digging. Didn't we just talk about, someone needing to bring a shovel or pick or something?
Yeah.
Was there any excavation equipment in the stock room?
You didn't notice anything. It's mostly just food.
What about the idea of using the blimp to blow away a lot of the stuff that needs excavating?
Think that'd work?
I think it's worth a try.
Okay. So you kind of direct the.
So I try to convince.
Kingsley?
Yeah,
Kingsley. There you go.
Convince the cultists to turn.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We could definitely try it, but I don't know how well it would work. That's the thing. It's not like a huge force of wind and energy enough to, excavate a mound of grass and dirt. But if you think it'll work, we could give it a shot. That's for sure.
No, you're probably right. All right, we need to dig up this stuff somehow, and we don't have shovels, do we? Maybe these guys have shovels on the ship.
Hey,
Yeah, they didn't have any chance. You do have a crowbar, though. Maybe that could work.
Do have a crowbar. Yeah.
just do a little walk around and look at any of these excavation sites and see if them go in any distance. Like if I start kind of
Yeah, let's
down,
look at some
down
of these
here.
excavation points.
Exactly. Move to this one. Just kind of work our way around the whole.
Oh my god, guys. That's a freaking dragon. Look at it. We're sitting on a goddamn dragon. These mounds are dragons.
Oh my.
Just as you're saying that, you notice like those things, those shapes that look like rocks beforehand. Now that you actually get to have a look at it a little closer as you're walking around, you notice they actually are dragon bones.
This is a mighty big dragon, guys.
Huge.
Mm-hmm. But is it's dead, right?
Think so.
Better be. It's like 500 feet long.
Mm-hmm. Maybe these dragons died here, but I don't know. Dragons could live a long time. Maybe it's hibernating or something.
How big can dragons get?
I have no idea.
Enormous.
Okay. Are you guys gonna start searching the excavation sites?
Yes.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what you notice as you're checking out the different sites, obviously adventurers had been here before. They were digging, looking for something. Some of the sites, some of them just look like they were digging and they didn't find much. There were a couple that look like they've kind of excavated these little cavities as though something may have been found. You guys can make a investigation check.
14.
17.
15.
15. Okay. As you guys are digging through,
Bye, Renee.
Right.
bye.
Yeah.
Shep, at the site you were digging at, you find you uncover this little urn, clay urn. And as you pick it up and brush all the dirt off, and you look inside, you see the kind of like glint of glass. As you reach and pull it up, you immediately recognize that inside this clay pot was a potion of greater healing.
And it's still properly corked.
It is still properly corked. Yeah.
Well, that is a useful thing for me.
All right. You guys gonna dig up some more?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right, everybody roll investigation.
Natural 1 plus 1.
18.
6.
Aeroflake is traveling in a completely wrong direction. You get
Just
so
kicking
distracted.
stuff.
Yeah. You're like, oh, these are really nice mounds. Grass is nice. You kind of get into full druid mode. Get distracted by a butterfly. While Aerith is chasing butterflies, Khaled, after several hours of excavating, you stumble upon a wooden chest, a small wooden crate, in reality, and you manage to pry that open, and inside of it is a small flask. Looks to be, when you pop it open, the smell of like oil fills your lungs.
It's a flask with oil?
Yep.
Okay. I don't know what this is, but I'll just keep it.
I'll send you the item name later. Okay.
Okay. I put it in my satchel or something.
All right. I mean, we're finding some cool stuff here. You know what I mean? But still don't know what we're looking for.
Yeah, like it's a clue or something, right? What a
We're looking for, relics.
Right, well, I guess guess we can give it another shot.
He said investigate the mounds. Why? What was it? Who told us that? And why?
We were trying to find King Hecaton's conch. And in order to do that, we could find a bunch of if we found lost relics from these burial mounds, then we might have more paths.
Paths to the conch.
Right. So it's like more chances at choosing the correct path. So the more of these we win before we go for the conch, the more chances we get that we can actually make it.
Maybe?
So, maybe, yeah. That's what I think. So,
Yeah.
but basically we gotta find the relic in this mound.
Yeah.
There's gotta be somewhere here.
I mean, there's all these there's all these
Can I
cairns
do-
all over the place too. That we could.
Can I do a nature check to see if I can tell, or maybe it's Arcana, I'm not sure, to identify, or history maybe, to identify what spirit this might be, like in the mound? He's like a dragon spirit.
Sure. Go for it.
Uh, 60.
You do start to sense something as you are kind of attuning to the aura of this mound, and the sense that you guess is Thunder Beast.
Thunder Beast. Do any of you happen to recall the 9 names of the spirit mounds?
It's on the map. Most of them.
I remember a couple of them. There was Grandfather's Tree, Stone Stand, Barrow something or other,
Oh, yes, okay.
Shining White, Raven Rock.
Raven Rock, yeah.
Bayo Run as well. One Stone. Flint Rock.
Would it be worth checking inside the dragon in some of the like excavated sites to see if we can find anything inside?
Yeah. Oh, so what are the cairns? Are they just piles of stone?
Yeah, essentially.
Well, I guess we should definitely investigate all the cairns and all the little excavation sites. So let's just do that. Let's go to the next one.
Roll investigation.
Natural 20.
Ooh, baby.
Yeah. So just as you were saying that, we're like, should we investigate these other mounds and excavation sites? All of a sudden, like, your eyes just immediately fix on this glint in one of the excavation sites. Just right here.
Okay, great. I see something. Let's go investigate.
Okay. As you start digging it up a little bit, you notice that it's gold colored, and you keep like with your crowbar and your hands, you're all kind of digging at this area, and you pull away this chunk of dirt, and as you brush the dirt aside, you notice it is a large tooth, like a giant-sized tooth. It's all plated in gold. It fits in. Like,
This looks like a relic.
Ooh. Maybe that's it. Just as you brush the dirt aside, the ground begins to shake. And we'll finish there.
That's my stomach, guys, right? That's not the ground shaking?
I don't know. I can feel that.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Cool. Thanks, guys.
A gold-plated dragon's tooth.
We'll see what happens next week. Why the earth begins to shake and tremble.
On the next episode of
Storm King's Thunder.
Storm Kings.
Awesome.
Not brought to you by D&D Beyond. All right.
With a
Thanks,
special
guys.
thanks to Client Encounter Plus.
Mm-hmm. And Soundtail. Thanks for watching.
I love how he
Eh.
plugs them every year, every week.
Have a good night, guys.